Hello, Serge here from the backyard driving range. Okay, today I'm going to talk about one of my longtime students and a young man, an elite golfer. He plays for the University of South Carolina. His first name is Keenan, and Keenan is about 18 or 19 years old now, and he's entering his sophomore year at the University of South Carolina. Had a scholarship offered to him, I think, as soon as his sophomore year in high school. He was the Carolinas Junior Golfer of the Year about 3 years ago, and I started teaching Keenan when he was about this big, and probably 6 or 7 years old at the time. And so we've been together like about 10, 11, maybe even 12 years now. And I've also teaching his younger sister, who almost just as long. And Keenan is at the University of South Carolina. He made the team. He started and he played in a couple matches this past year, and I think this year he'll probably be a full-time starter. And at times this year, the University of South Carolina was in second place. So I don't get to see Keenan as much as I used to when he lived here in town with his folks in Greenville, outside of Greenville. So I see him very rarely now. But about a week ago, his father called me, and we had a really intense session. School was over, the NCAAs were over, and we got together, and we had to spend about 4 hours. And I mean, it was intense. And I'm going to talk today about the first thing that I did in working with him in that 4-hour session, and I'm going to break this up into 5 parts. So this is part 1 of the fixing up Keenan to get ready to go out and play the summer circuit. Okay, and so naturally, what's the first thing that I'm going to comment about? The big A. He had a bad case of alignment. Now, for all you left-handers out there, you're going to love this, because Keenan is a lefty. Keenan's about 6'1" now, so he went from about right here to right there on me. Now I need to be on a milk box to look at him eye to eye. So we have to talk about alignment. As you all know, alignment is supposed to be parallel left, correct? Now he was walking into the ball okay, and he was everything else, but he was getting in very shut all the time. Now for a left-hander, that means he was aiming to the left of his target, whereas with a right-hander would be shut if we were aiming to the right. Now I can't really demonstrate it too well as a right-hander, but he was out here, and it was really causing a lot of problems in that he would hit balls out to the left, and he'd hit big pull sweeping hooks to the right. All right, so he had everything in between, and like most golfers, he was saying, well, when he hits them really good and they go shoot straight to the left, he said, oh, I'm pushing it or I'm blocking it. So we have to definitely get over that concept. All right, I work with this on everybody. All right, and that if you hit a bad shot, or should say a good shot to a bad place, the first thing you want to do, and I'm going to do this from the right side now, is say this is my alignment, which I'm going to put this at the target, which is pretty close to it. All right, and I stand here and I'm getting here a little shut, which makes this foot here, which makes this line more like that. So now I'm aimed somewhere like, which would be 10 or 15, 20 yards right of the camera. And I stand here and I hit a really nice shot. And if it's an iron, I hit it into the right bunker. Or if it's a drive, I hit it in straight into the right woods or the right bunker out there off the tee or whatever. And you've made a good shot and a good swing, which means you've kept your balance all the way. Okay? I'm going to put that back about where it was. You come back, you put the club down by your toes, and you come back here and you check it out. Now, right off the bat, if this club is looking anywhere near your target, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you know you have to be aimed the wrong way. In other words, for a righty, you'd be right. For Keenan and you lefties, you'd be to the left. So just stand over there. Again, I'm doing this right-handed. And just draw a parallel line like this. Put your dominant eye over the ball and draw a parallel line. And I'll bet you in most cases, where this hand is pointing is exactly where the ball went. You must do these checks. If you just blatantly and by habit just say that any good shot that you've pushed, which would be to the left for a lefty, to the right for a righty, is a push or a block, that is blaming a swing. That's blaming your golf swing. All right? If you have the wrong diagnosis, you will get the wrong prescription. All right? This is what you must do. So now you hit this great shot over there, and you blamed it on a block or a push, but it wasn't. It was a perfect shot, the finger-licking good shot, the one you want to burn on your brain. But if you called it a push or a block, you just went over and threw it in the nearest trash can, all right, and slammed the cover down. You threw the swing you wanted to remember away. This would have told you, perfect swing, I had bad alignment. Great swing, let's line up better. Get the right diagnosis. Remember, rule number 5, if you hit a bad shot, or in this case, a good shot to a wrong place, which still is not a really good shot, good in the swing and where it goes, and how it went, but not where it went, you get the right diagnosis, you're going to get the right prescription. In that case, there's nothing better than saying, wow, that was a great swing. Nice swing, Don. Nice swing, Bob. Nice swing, Larry. Mo and Curly. Nice swing. Let's set up with correct alignment and make that same swing. That's the proper diagnosis. You must check yourself out. So we worked on this intently. All right, so that's it for part 1 on working with Keenan. And I'll be talking with you soon. We're coming back with part 2 through 5. That's it for today, and I'll be talking to y'all again soon.